Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
This video promises to suck, but it's going to suck as much now as it's going to suck at the very end, because this sucky video is all about suction, specifically vacuuming and things that are supposed to suck. And the other week I happened to meet someone who was connected to Dyson, and I said, you know, I've always thought about getting the Dyson and going with the canister vacuum rather than having to deal with the bags, which I've been doing ever since I can possibly remember, needing to vacuum since I have carpeting, heck, even needing to clean up the hardwood floors sometimes can be a chore if you don't have the right instrument. So they happened to send a couple of units to review. I have in front of me here the DC24, and this is one of the newer models that is pivoting on a ball, which makes it extremely maneuverable. And then I also happen to have something that I've been using very frequently, the DC35 multi-floor. The reason why I use this frequently is because I wear black socks a lot. I'm not wearing them now. I am wearing socks, just not black socks. And they will leave foot crumbs, toe cheese around, and generally are unsightly. Not my feet or my socks, just the stuff that trails behind. So instead of lugging around a full-on vacuum to get clean carpeting, sometimes I just need to get a spot or two. So this works out quite well. And if you can't tell from the bottom too, it also pivots on that nice little ball. So I'm very happy to report that these things work as advertised and quite well. Now, one thing that I have not tried yet, which I'm going to try really kind of for the first time here, is this attachment. Doesn't look like much from where you sit, but when we come closer, when we get to that point in the demonstration, I'm going to explain it. It is a groom. Not like something you would marry. It's an attachment for, well, I'm going to use it specifically on the DC24 to actually groom one of my dogs. I don't know which one's going to be a willing participant, or unwilling, Wicket or Pixie, and see how well it works, considering they do need groomed frequently enough. So again, this is, it's been a kind of a, I'd say a pleasure to be able to use these vacuums, you know, around the house, specifically the DC35, because I had been using like a hand broom, an electric broom, so to speak, and I'd always have to go over something over and over and over again, and ultimately just bend over, pick it up with, you know, my hands, which kind of defeats the purpose of using a vacuum. So the DC35 is definitely getting a lot more use around here. Now, it's not quiet, but it works. You see, and there's, it turns on, then turns off. You know, usually like a vacuum, you know, that vacuum, I don't, is there a word for that? A vacuum, I don't know. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Either way, the Dyson doesn't have it. And of course, cleaning the canister is just as easy, just quickly popping it off, cleaning the filters, so super simple, and it's extremely, extremely lightweight and maneuverable. So I don't know, are you able to see that I can pivot around and get to a corner without necessarily having to move this direction or that other direction? Having that particular joint makes all the difference in the world. So with that, I can do actually a couple things here. I can pop that off, and I can also attach the hose here in another way, shape, or form, and that's how I can get cobwebs. See how easy that was? I didn't even have to think about it. It is kind of intuitive. Either way, I'm going to pop that off right now, and if I wouldn't recommend doing it that way. There's nothing plugged in there. I'm going to attach the groom here, and see if we can get a dog. All right. Come here, Wicket. Come here, buddy. We're going to groom you. Or Pixie. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Good boy. See, look. See? They're fine. He's okay with it. I'm going to have to nab him really quickly. Whoa! Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Now, Wicket, look into the camera. See how he's not scared at all? You're not going to pee. You'll be fine. Just sit right there. Take it easy. See, look at that. See, it's fine. Good boy. Good boy. And see, as I press the button in the back, the little prongs come out so I can give him a nice brushing. Does that feel good? Doesn't that feel good? He's like, yeah, it feels good. Doesn't that feel good? Now, I'm very carefully Holy Mary, Mother of God! What is that? He's fine, folks. He's fine. Whoop. Wait. I think my carpet's getting a brushing from his claws. Good boy. Good boy. Ah, perfect. So I had some hair up top, and I have some hair on the bottom. The nice thing is, as Kelly's in the other room, she's talking to the live chat. So as I push it back, it's easy to sweep the hair around, and away it goes. So Wicket may take some well, coaxing, or a bit more coaxing to get him used to the idea of being groomed with this, but I gotta tell you, the alternative is move it that direction. Don't want to suck something that shouldn't be sucked, unlike this video.
Okay, Chris?
What?
What are you talking about over there?
Nothing.
Right.
This is Freudian
Alright.
slip.
Yeah, okay.
There. Go ahead and reassemble the vacuum so that nothing bad happens. Easily done. So I say good on you, Dyson, with all the various attachments that are available for cleaning up corners or hard to reach places. Snap to really start using extremely efficient, and despite the dogs being kind of freaked out by the loud noise more than anything else, and I'm sure I probably could have read the directions and it could have said, hey, you know, warm up this way and that way. And I don't think Wicket was harmed. He still loves me, at least that I know of for now. He isn't doing anything in there, is he?
I don't smell anything.
Okay, good. Nothing smelled in there. I don't know if this will really take care of that kind of accident. Either way, thanks to Dyson for passing these along. I am very, very happy with the performance of both of these, specifically the DC35, which I use very frequently. You can't really tell with the stuff in the canister, but that's what's nice about it, is it all goes into the canister, and the amount of suction that these things can, I guess, enable stays just as strong in the beginning as well as in the end of any type of vacuuming process. So it is as they say it is. These are both, I believe, pet models, or I know this one is, and that stands to reason because, of course, I have a couple of dogs. Either way, if you thought this video sucked, good on you. Do you also have a vacuum that sucks? Am I wrong in saying that these things are good products? Let me know. Have you had a Dyson before? What are your thoughts? What vacuum do you use? If you are one of those people who does vacuum your house, and hopefully you are, although I've seen some of the videos you've produced, and I think you could probably use any kind of vacuum, honestly. I've got a vacuum now that I'm not really using. These I'm using at this point. I actually got 2 vacuums. Anybody need a vacuum? You can have the ones that do suck. Not these. I mean, they all suck, but I'm saying the ones that really suck. These don't. The other ones do, because they just over and over and over again. Nothing ever gets pulled up versus in here. Okay, I'm done sucking now. Chris@Perillo.com is my email address. You can find us on Twitter @LockerGnome, Facebook.com/LockerGnome, LockerGnome.net is where you can ask questions and get answers about anything, including hardware, not just geeky hardware. This is kind of geeky, I guess. You can also pop over to LockerGnome.com. We've got an amazing collection of the latest tech products there. It's kind of a tech bloggers network. And then we also, what else? What else do we have? Do we have anything else? Oh, yeah. You know, that does work really well. That feels good, man. So there you go. It's also a head massager. Or you can join us in the chat room. We are geeking out 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.perillo.com.